Hey, it's James from Finn Electrical.
Finn from Finn Electrical.
On today's episode, we are doing some PV installation. Here we go. Right then, so today we're on this PV job. So the guys down here want us just to do the AC connection. So what we're going to do is get into the fuse board. We're going to put in an isolator, a little generation meter. It's a bipolar, bi-direction bipolar. It's it's bi-directional. So it'll basically measure the import and export. But really it'll be just measuring the generation, so it's quite good really. So we'll be installing that bit. We're going to run a cable around to the inverter, and then those guys are going to take over and do the rest of the install. So we've got a little team doing the PV on the roof at the moment, so we'll check that out in a bit, see what panels are fitting, and then we will just crack on with what we're going to do. So nice and easy. Right, let's get into this. And this is going to be a Finn edit.
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
A Finn edit.
We'll try and if Finn actually does the editing, then it'll be a Finn edit every Wednesday. Let's see how it goes. You should slowly see it gradually get better, but hopefully see how it goes.
I'll have to ask my accountant about that.
We're going to Wales! James.
Where are we? What makes this? Glock, Falkholmen, Haggerhur, Och Blacken.
So here we have, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 little panels on. So obviously you have to have your 400mm gap around the edge for your regulation. Yeah, looking pretty sweet. So these have installed these. Right, we'll have a look though, but basically if you look underneath, I don't know if you can see, but they're just clip out of each other. So we've got 2 strings. So we've got 1 string over here, so it's pos and neg down here. And then we've got pos and neg for these down there. So these, it's going to be like an external hybrid inverter. So obviously it comes through the I can't speak today. It comes through to the roof, runs along, down, and then it drills out, down the front, in some like flexi conduit, some flexicon, and then that will go into an isolator. There's an isolator in the loft as well, but it'll go isolator to the actual inverter. So it's a hybrid inverter. You've got your battery storage off that, and then there'll be another isolator for your AC side. It comes across the fuse board, another AC isolator, and your meter, your generation meter, and then into your fuse board that you've seen. So that's basically it. It's pretty simple kind of way of doing this. Right then, bud. So we're going to get power to that little solar inverter. So I've just measured it up. Drill from here, and that should just measure up. It should pop out here. If you have a look, got fuse boards there. So we're going to put a piece of truck in right along, because that fuse board's going to get moved in a few months over to fit in a cupboard. So that's what we'll do. And then inside the fuse board, then we've got little meter. So you've got to see how much generation. We've got a little 10 amp RCBO to power it up, and then we've got a 32 amp RCBO to do the solar. So, and then we're going to use a 6mm. It's doing a 32 amp generation. So obviously it's G99. So we're going to use a larger cable. So you basically, if it's like a 16 amp generation, you'd double that and allow for a 32 amp breaker on a 4mm. You'd run it as. But on this it's a bit higher up, so manufacturing instructions for this one actually it still says a 32 amp breaker to protect the cable by, but you need to run a 6mm in just for the cable size run into all that inverter. So that's what we're doing. Right then, so we drilled it, we can hear it banging there, but basically this is the cable zone. So there could be cables here that we don't want to drill into, and there could be pipes or anything. Plus the mains box is here, so the mains cable could come round here and up into the box. So gotta be really careful. So I'm just gonna drill here, make sure we don't see out this side, but we've put a little mark where we think it is. So hopefully we find it and we meet the hole. Right, so we've got this little bit of tubing to go on. So our salt gear that we're putting in today, another company's providing, we're installing it for them. So it's like a labour only thing. So yeah, we're going to try and figure out their product and then install it. So, and the way they want it installed, we've got to do. So what they want is some 6 numbers of flexi ducting down and into their setup, however they want it. So I don't know how it's going to go yet because they haven't told me, but we've got this little, got this to fit up, and we've got this to fit up. So we've got the hybrid inverter and the battery storage, and these things weigh a ton. What do you think they've fed? What's a Welsh, was it ham and cheese? Wasn't a little Welsh,
It's not well.
cheese on him. We're in Wales, and I've got a Welsh bean melt. Right, so got all the bits mounted. They're mounting the inverter and the battery. Once that's sorted, we can finally get the Copex run, and we can start getting things powered up. I know, Finn, I don't know where we're going. It says RF, whatever that means. Oh, that means slow. Like we're like Birmingham or whatever, you know what I mean? It's about telling me where to go.
Birmingham.
RF. I wish we learned a bit of Welsh. So this Finn's excited to use the new Milwaukee Hoover.
Why not scratch it?
Is it good?
Yeah.
Right, so firing up in here. We'll show you what we've done. Right then, so what have we got? So we've got the cable coming in from the solar then. That comes in to here on the outgoing. The supply coming in because it's bi-directional. You put your supply cable coming in for your fuse board into here. So that's your supply side and that's your load side. So it goes supply line, load line, and then neutral. That obviously goes through the AC isolator and then into your board. So it's a type A 32 amp RCBO, and then what we've done is powered up a little, what do you call it? This will talk to the, I can't think today. It's too long a day. This will talk to your solar, and it's got like a little CT clamp on there, so that's how it kind of senses what the whole house is generating essentially. There we go. That's the main. So we've got this little bi-directional meter that, and that's it all on and up and running. So we're just going to label this. So the guys down here just want us to basically just do the AC side of it. They're going to sort out the rest of it. So that's about it really. Right, that's us done down here then. So this company down here then, so they did half the work. They just wanted us to do the AC side of it. So we want a full install. You got to see we've got a few full installs coming up, so it's going to look pretty cool. So here we are, we've got Finn learning how to put the isolator in, wire into the fuse board. We had to do the flexi-con, that's just the way this client wanted it done. So flexi-con into the adaptable box, run all the way around and into the little inverter unit. And then they did all the DC side and got everything tested and MCS registered and all that, you know what I mean? So they got they sorted all that bit out of it, so it was nice and easy on us, wasn't it? So what do you think of Finn? You enjoy a bit of PV?
Yeah.
Now we're getting into it a bit.
Different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit different.
Something I need to brush up on because it's going to come for the future, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely coming in. So this is quite a big array. So the customer's about to start in the batteries. Obviously generate during the day, they're out during the day. They're about to start in the batteries, and when they get home and they're using the showers and they're cooking, it's not costing them anything, is it? So it saves on loads of money. So that's what we want to see. So if you like this kind of content, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the little bell notifications to know when next upload. As always, I've got it from me, I'm Finn, and we'll see you on the next one.